हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू दिस पर्टिकुलर सेशन। इस पर्टिकुलर सेशन में हम लोग इसराइल एंड पैलेस्टीन इशू को कंप्लीट डिटेल में डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं। As of now, when I am recording this particular session, a lot is going on there. There are live updates about people getting killed. So let's get started and understand all about this particular issue. Before I begin with this session, I would like to take you to the map of this region. And as you can see, this I'll show you in the map itself. So from India, if you go towards the Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Black Sea, the three very important regions, you can see here is the Red Sea, you can see here is the Mediterranean Sea, and here is the Black Sea. Further zooming in, you can see the region of Israel, and this particular region that you can see, this is the Dead Sea. If I'll zoom in now, you will see the name as well. This is the Dead Sea. And as you can see, this is the region of Israel. This is the region of Israel. And here is the Jerusalem region. And this West Bank region also you can see very clearly. This is the West Bank region. And this is the region of Gaza Strip. So every time when we are referring to West Bank, you can see here that this region is Jerusalem, and here this part is your West Bank. And when we are referring to Gaza Strip, then you can see this particular region, this is the Gaza Strip. Okay. Also, I would like you to note a few more places like Dome of Rock, Jerusalem. I'll zoom in so that you can see that this particular region is Dome of Rock. We will further understand why I'm referring to this particular places. You can see here Al-Aqsa Mosque, Western Wall. This is the region of Western Wall. Now, Dome of Rock is of Islamic importance, and as you can see, Islamic Shrine Housing Foundation Stone. Al-Aqsa Mosque is also of one of the most holiest place of Islamic importance, and this is Islamic Mosque. And in between this particular region that you can see, Western Wall, this is of Jewish importance. Also, if I can show you the region of the churches, if you can see here, there are some important places of Christian religion as well, like the Church of Holy Sepulchre. Here is, if you can see here in the map also, Jesus' tomb is located in this particular region. This is also nearby in this particular region itself. So this region is Church of Holy Sepulchre. Now, in this particular image, you can see that Dome of Rock, Western Wall, Al-Aqsa Mosque, and Church of Holy Sepulchre all are nearby. And further zooming in, all of these places of importance lie in the regions of Jerusalem. And this is in the, okay, if you can see here, this was this shaded part. The West Bank region is here, the Gaza Strip is here, the rest part is the Israel part. So I hope, first of all, this diagram is very much clear. Anytime you want to come back and refer to this particular diagram, again, things will get easier for you to refer in the diagram. So let's move back to our slides. So, this region we have already seen in the map, and the actual issue that is there is about the region of East Jerusalem. So let us see that the region of the Church of Holy Sepulchre, where the tomb of Jesus is there, or where it is the, you can say, the region of importance to Christian religion people, and also the region where Jesus was crucified is Hill of Calvary, which is also nearby. So this place is of Christian importance. This place is also of Islam importance because the Dome of Rock is there. Prophet Muhammad went towards paradise from here. it is believed by the Muslims, and also Al-Aqsa Mosque is also there itself, as you have already seen in the map. This place is also of Jewish importance. It is believed that Abraham, who is also mentioned in the Bible and the founder, or you can say for the Jewish religion, and the religion that Jews followed, and it is believed that the Western Wall is also there itself. So the region of East Jerusalem is of utmost importance to Christians, to Islams, and to Jews as well. Having understood the importance of the region and the location of the places, again, as you can see, Dome of Rock, Western Wall, Al-Aqsa Mosque, you can see all of the important places. Church is here in this particular slide and they are nearby, right? So now, if the region is being debated, or if the problem is not being solved over centuries, then what is the background? It is believed that more than 2000 years ahead itself, this particular region was inhabited by the people who were one of the oldest religion, again, Jews. 700 BC, what happened is the Assyrian Empire invaded the region of Jerusalem, as a result of which some people had to move out, some Jews had to leave that particular region. Again, in 72 BC, the Roman Empire attacked this particular region, as a result of which again the Jews had to leave the region of Israel and that particular location. When the Jews left, the Palestinian Arabs, they ruled over that particular place. And after that, during the time of World War I, in the 1917s, with the decline of the Ottoman Empire, which we also study in history, what happened is that the UK, United Kingdom, Britain, that time, they got the control over Palestine. They gave the Balfour Declaration, and the aim of the Balfour Declaration was to get a home for the Jews in Palestine. The Jews believe that, okay, if there is one place where they can have their nation, is your Palestine. However, as we have seen in the last slide, that the Palestinian Arabs already were ruling when the Jews left because of the Assyrian Empire invasions and the Roman Empire attacks. So by now the Palestinian Arabs were ruling that particular place. And when in 1917, UK wanted that, okay, this will be the home for the Jews. So obviously the Arabs who will be there at that time and who were in majority in Palestine by now, because there is a gap of time, they will retaliate. They will say no to this particular plan. So this was the situation in 1917. However, after 1917, that was the time of after the First World War, the Ottoman Empire declined, and then this is what happened. From there, if we look to the time of World War II also, then what happened? World War II was the time where again there was Holocaust. The German region, there were the atrocities which were done on the Jewish people. You must have heard about detention camps, about mustard gas being released, people were killed, and over 6 million people were killed during those times. So, during the time of First World War also, Jews went to Jerusalem, and during the time of Second World War also, Jews went to Jerusalem. So now, in this particular region that we are talking about, there is the Jerusalem region already has the Arabs, and now the Jews population is also moving into this particular region after the First World War also, after the Second World War also. So eventually the population of the Jews will also increase in this particular region. So now there will be more conflicts. These movement of Jews to this particular region is also known as the Aliyah's movement. Now, what happens during the time of 1947-1948 is that Israel will be declared as a nation, which will obviously again not be accepted by the majority of the Arab countries. Also, you can say this is the time when the Britain will leave and the Israel will, they will declare this particular region as a nation, that is Israel, as a country, that is Israel. However, in the 1948 time, the UK and the United Nations and everybody who is seeing the conflict, they will support this two-state theory. They will give the two-state theory. Some will support this, and again the Arab countries will not support this. India, as of now, because this is the time of 1947 when we went through a partition situation, and because of the partition of India and Pakistan, till now the largest number of people were killed. So again a two-state theory means there will be conflict. So that time, having faced the situation in 1947, we were not supporting this two-state theory. The reason was having faced the, you can say, partition ourselves during 1947. However, in 1950s, we had supported the Israel, but we had also supported that, okay, for the Jerusalem, for the Palestine, there is the PLO, the Palestine Liberalization Organization. So as of now also, we are maintaining a balance between our support, and that is which is very unique about India, because we are a nation of diversity, and that is why we have to take care of this particular things. So coming to 1948, what happens after that? After that, the Arabs invaded, and this is your Al-Nakba. And if the Arabs will invade, then the Israeli troops will also retaliate, and there is a clash. So obviously one party will say that as of now what is happening, the one party is saying that the Jews are asking the people to vacate their house in the East Jerusalem region, and the another party is saying, Palestine is saying that Jews are not allowing people to go to the mosque, and there is clashes with the Israeli troops. So that is what is the situation. There is a situation of conflict. So after this particular conflict, what happened over a period of time? Jerusalem divided between Israel in the west and Jordan in the east. Again, in the map, you can see the region of Jordan. After that, Jordan got the West Bank region that we had seen. So West Bank region was occupied by Jordan, and Gaza Strip that we had seen, that region was occupied by Egypt. Over a period of time, what happened? Israel got East Jerusalem region and the West Bank region as well. And the Golan Heights region also, the upper part, from Syria, that region was also included, and Gaza Strip, which was with the Egypt, as you can see before, during that time, it was also included, and the Sinai Peninsula in the year 1967. So 1967 is the time when this particular regions were again included in your Israel. However, what happened? This Sinai Peninsula later, we will see, will be given back or returned, and in return, Egypt will accept that, okay, we recognize Israel as a nation. After that, after this 1967, after 1967 I'm talking, before this one more thing happened. In the year 1964, there was the PLO, that is the Palestine Liberalization Organization, which was set up. Okay. So in 1967, there was this particular war, and what happened is Israel got all these territories. As of now, what is the demand? They are saying that pre-1967 war, the territory, if they give away before the 6-day war with Israel, the war was like, on one side there was Syria, there was Jordan, and there was Palestine. 1967, there was the 6-day war, and to this, the territory that they want to claim. However, Israel is saying that no, it's not like that. We want complete Jerusalem. So Palestine is saying that they want east of Jerusalem, and Israel is saying that they want complete of Jerusalem. Okay. Okay. Now what happened to the Gaza Strip? Gaza Strip, when the United Nations left after in 1947, after that, what happened to the Gaza Strip? It went to Egypt. It came back to Israel. However, upon the, you can say, recommendation of United Nations, Israel decided to leave this particular region, Gaza Strip. Now, what will happen to Gaza Strip? That will go to Hamas in the future. Let us come to the next slide. So after that, in the year 1978, there is a framework of peace in the Middle East. It was not fulfilled. In the year 1987, Hamas is a militant body as well. So what happens in 1987, Hamas, they did the first Intifada, and again attacks were done on Israel. Okay. What happens because of these attacks, and what Hamas says is no Israel, entire Palestine. So Palestine to the Arabs, that is the motive here. However, in the year 1993, according to the Oslo Accord, there was an Oslo Accord, and according to this Oslo Accord, Israel and the Palestine Liberalization Organization, which was formed in 1964, they officially decided to recognize each other. And the Palestinian Authority was also created. However, again, in 2006, the Hamas victory happened. But there was the Fatah movement that was going on, and it was represented by President Mahmoud Abbas. 2007, what happened is the Palestinian movement split. The region of Gaza Strip, which we had seen, is by the Hamas, and the Hamas drove out the Fatah from the Gaza Strip. And what the president did in the region of the West Bank that we had seen, what they will do is, there is the Ramallah or the West Bank region, there is the new government. This new government was by President Mahmoud Abbas, and it will get the recognition from the United States and from the European Union as well. 2014, though there was not complete trust, but still the Fatah and the Hamas, they formed a unity government. As of now, what is happening is, as of now, the West Bank, or the region that you had seen, the Jerusalem right side region, I'll show you in the map again. Over 100 rockets have been dropped by the Hamas. However, there is the Iron Dome anti-missile system. This missile system will use the radar, and they will detect the missiles, and they will destroy them in the air itself before it actually lands and create massive destruction. And this is how it is still sustaining, because of this technology that we have. And the region, again, it is of utmost importance to Christian, Islam and Jews, and the conflicts are going on. As of now, when I'm recording this session, there are many updates and many live things happening over this particular region. So I hope you understood in short and in crisp manner what is the Israel-Palestine issue. If you did, then please share this session with your friends as well and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet. You can follow me on the Unacademy Plus platform for my Plus classes. Along with my classes, you can attend all classes by all educators by joining the Unacademy Plus platform using my Plus code, that is BHUYANLIVE, which is also there in the scroll bar. I hope you can see this. I take special classes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Do not forget to enroll for them. Special classes are free for all the students. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care, stay blessed, and take care of your family. Bye-bye.